Hello boys and girls. So we're going to do math lesson 6.8 today. We're going to start with a warm-up using our calendar. So it's a calendar problem. So here's the problem. I'm thinking of a number on the calendar. It is between 20 and 30. Okay, so if it's between 20 and 30, let's see, it's got to be between here and here. Okay. If you add the digit in the ones place to the digit in the tens place to the digit in the ones place, the answer is 9. So it's got two digits. And if you add the digit in the tens place to the number in the ones place, it equals 9. So this one plus this one equals 9. Okay? What number am I thinking of? So let's figure this out. Let's do this methodically, okay? So if it was 20, okay, so 2 plus 0 equals 2, so it's not that one. 2 plus 1 equals 3, so it can't be 21. 2 plus 2 equals 4, so it can't be 22. This one equals 5, can't be that. That equals 6, so it can't be 24. So what number is it? Let's see. This is going to equal 7, so it can't be that one. That equals 8. 2 plus 7 equals 9. Okay, but let's check these others just to be sure. 2 plus 8 equals 10. Nope. 2 plus 9 equals 11. Nope. And 3 plus 0 equals 3. So it can't be that. So the only one it can be is 27, because if there's a 2 in the tens place and a 7 in the ones place, when we add them together, it equals 9. So that's correct. The answer I was thinking of, the number I was thinking of, was 27. Alright, so let's continue. How does that fit in with our lesson? So today our essential question is, when do you regroup hundreds in subtraction? So we're going to find out. Alright, so on the listen and draw page, it says, draw quick pictures to show the problems. So I'm going to tell you a problem, and you're going to pause your video and draw me a quick picture to show it. Okay, so let's see. Actually, let me go to this page, because then it'll show the problem as well. I like this. So the reading club collected 349 books. 173 books were fiction. The other books were non-fiction books. How many non-fiction books were there? So go ahead and pause your video and draw me a quick picture and see if you can solve it. Okay, so let's see. So there's 349 books. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to draw a quick picture for 349. So let's see, 10, 20, 30, 40. And then my ones, I need 9. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So 349. And so 173 books were fiction. So I'm going to take away 173 from 149 because that's the ones that are fiction. So I'm going to cross out 100. Okay, and then 73. I can't take away 70. So I'm going to have to regroup one of these hundreds. So I'm going to circle this 100 and draw an arrow so I can get 10 tens from it. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So now I can take away 70. So I'm going to take away those 5 and then 2 tens. Okay, and then I have to take away 3 ones. So I'm going to grab these 3 right here on the end, and we take those away. Okay, so whatever's left should be nonfiction. So let's see if you did this right. So we have 100, 10, 20, and then there's 5 down here, so that should be 70, and then 6. So that means 176 of the books were nonfiction. So that's the answer to this question right here. How many nonfiction books were there? Alright, so let's look at the math talk question, and it says, describe what to do when there are not enough tens to subtract from. Well, you have to regroup. That's what we did. We have to regroup 100 to get 10 tens when there's not enough tens to subtract. Alright, let's continue. And so that brings us to the model and draw. So the model and draw for today, we're going to subtract 153 from 428, or another way to say it is 428 minus 153. So I'm going to blow this up. I'm going to go to another page and blow it up so it's bigger. And we'll look at it in this version. Okay, so this looks almost like yours. It's just a little bit different placement. But the first step is the important part. It says subtract the ones. So here's my ones place. 8 take away 3 equals 5. And then we have a quick picture to match it. Okay, let's go to the next step. So the next step, right, is we're supposed to subtract the tens. There are not enough tens to subtract, right? 2 minus 5. There's not enough tens to subtract. So we regroup 100. Okay, so I'm going to trace this. So 300s, right? We cross out the 4, and we have 300s now. And we cross out the 2 tens, and now we have 12 tens. Okay, and now we can subtract. So now we have 12 take away 5. So we'll go to our next step. So we subtract those tens. 12 take away 5 equals 7. Right? And that's what they showed down here. They took this. They crossed out 5 of those tens out of the 12 tens. And now we can go to our last step. Whoops. We can go to our last step, which is to subtract the hundreds. So there's 3 hundreds, right? And we're going to subtract 100. And so 300 subtract 100 is 200. So our final answer is 275. And then it shows the same thing in our quick picture, with our quick picture. All right, so I'm going to back up to the same page you're on. And let's try one together. Let's do the share and show. So we're going to do 478 minus 356. So I'm going to hop ahead. So I'm on the same problem as you. 478 minus 356. And we start with our ones. And so we can do this, right? I'm going to draw my little down arrow to help me out. And so yes, if I have 8 ones, I can take away 6 tens. That equals, or 6 ones. So that equals 2. And then I go to my tens. 7 tens take away 5 tens. I can do that. That equals 2 tens. And then I go to my hundreds. 4 hundreds take away 3 hundreds is 100. So my final answer is 122. So we didn't even have to do any regrouping on that one. Let's try the next one. So I'm going to draw my arrow so I know to subtract down. 4 ones take away 3 ones. 1. 1 10 take away 6 tens, right? We can't do it. You can't take 6 from 1. So we're going to regroup. So I'm going to cross these guys out. 8 becomes 7. 1 becomes 11. So now there's 11 tens. Can I take away 6 tens from 11 tens? Absolutely. So I have 5 tens left. Then I go to my hundreds. 7 hundreds take away 2 hundreds equals 500. So 551 is your answer. All right, let's try some more. Let's go to page 435 in your book. Right here, 435. So I want you to try number 3 and 4, and then come back and we'll check number 3 and 4 together. All right, you've unpaused your video, so now we can check 3 and 4. Okay, so we start with the ones. 9 take away 2 is 7. Go to the tens. Can't do it, so I'm going to regroup. So this becomes 5, and this becomes 12, right? And so we got 12 tens take away 8 tens equals 4. Then my hundreds, 5 hundreds take away 4 hundreds is 1. So your final answer, you should have gotten 147. Then we'll go over here to number 4, do the ones. Then we got to regroup because we can't take 7 from 3. So 9 becomes 8, and 3 becomes 13. And then 13 take away 7, right? 13 tens take away 7 tens is 6. And then 800s take away 100 is 7. So 763. All right, try some more. I want you to do 5, 6, 7, 8. So pause your video, do 5, 6, 7, 8, and then we can check those. All right, so we're going to go down, right? 5 take away 2 is 3. 3 take away 9, can't do it, so we got to regroup. So 4 becomes 3, and 3 becomes 13. Okay, so 13 take away 9 is 4. 300s take away 100 is 200. We'll go to number 6. It's going to be 0, 4, 3. So no regrouping on that one. Number 7, 8. 8 take away 5 is 3. And 500s take away 400 equals 1. So 138. And then our last one, let's see, that's going to be 2. Can't do it, so we got to regroup. So that comes 2, and this becomes 14. And then 14 take away 6 is 8. 2 take away 2 is 0, so I don't write anything. So 82. All right, nice. Let's see. Next thing we need to do is number 11 on page 436. Make it bigger. All right, so it says this is how many points each class scored in a math game. Mrs. Rose's class scored 444 points. Mr. Chang's class scored 429 points. Mr. Pangano's class scored 293 points. So it says how many more points did Mr. Chang's class score than Mr. Pagano's class? Draw a picture and explain how you found your answer. So if we're trying to find out how many more, right, and how many more points did Mr. Chang's class score than Mr. Pagano's class? Okay, so we're trying to find the difference. So I'm going to tell you that we're going to find the difference, and I want you to use a quick picture right here in this box to solve that. So go ahead and pause your video and solve it, and we'll check it together. All right, so if we're finding the difference, we're subtracting. So this number is bigger than that number. So I'm going to start with that. So 429, that's what I'm going to draw a picture of. 20 and then 9. Okay, so I want to take away 293. So 200. I can't take away 90, right? So I'm going to have to regroup. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now I can take away 90, so I'm going to take everything from that 10 tens except for 1. And then take away 3. Okay, so the difference is 100, 3 tens, and 6 ones. So 136 points is the difference. So Mr. Chang's class right here scored 136 points more than Mr. Pagano's class. All right, we are almost done. I'm going to go over the pages that you need to do on your own and turn in. So page 437, the entire thing, and 438, the backside. All right, good luck.